Okay. She's very maganda. I thought the man actually. What is your name? What is your name?
Very
Your okay. Your age. Your age.
25
Your birth date.
25 years old.
Okay. Your birth date.
May 26, 1993. May 26, 1993.
1990. Again.
3, sir.
1993.
May 26,
Okay,
1993.
Okay. Your height and your weight.
My height is 5'3", sir, and my weight is 62.
Your weight is what?
5'3".
Huh?
5'3", sir.
5'3", okay. Can you just stand up and show me your hands? Just walk a bit backwards. Just put up your hands. Okay. Are you physically fit, or do you know of any medical problem you have? Are you physically fit? Your marital status? Your marital status?
Single, sir.
Single.
Single mother, sir.
You are a single mother. How many children you have?
2, sir.
How old are they?
The baby boy is 5 years old, and the baby girl is 4 years old, sir.
When you come here to work, who is going to look after your children?
Yes, sir.
Who is going to look after your children when you come here to work?
My mother, sir.
Your mother. Have you got the permission from your mother?
Yes, sir.
You're sure that your mother has given you the permission, and then you are mentally prepared to come to Malaysia to work. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Your educational level. How many years have you gone to school? What is the educational level?
High school graduate, sir.
High school, how many years?
4 years.
If you have high school 4 years, I assume your English and your understanding must be quite good, because so far those with 4 years are quite good in their language. Can you read and write?
Yes, sir.
Give me a piece of paper. Right, a bit bigger.
Strawberry, can you read this one?
Madam. I want to work in Malaysia.
Okay.
Do you have any problem with your eyes? It seems to be straining your eyes to read. Do you wear eyeglasses?
No, sir.
Your eyes are okay?
Yes, sir.
Are your eyes? You answer. What is the time? You answer to read this.
Can you see what is the time now?
Answer to read the time.
5 o'clock.
Yeah, 5 o'clock.
Actually, it's not 5 o'clock. You answer exactly what is the time.
5 o'clock?
It's not 5 o'clock. It's,
Just now here.
you answer what's the time. I want to
Again, what's the time?
exactly what's the time.
Exactly what the time?
5:02.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
How much is this?
87 plus 35.
How much?
112.
Again? $87 plus 35 is how much?
122.
Okay. The other one?
She's good in mathematics.
What's that?
She's good in mathematics.
It's not very slow. Okay, I want you to remember this. Can you read? Read these 3 alphabets.
C.
The 3 letters. Namely, the 3 letters.
A.
Again?
S-E-A.
Okay, you must remember the word S-E-A. I don't know whether she can read. I could read it slow. I think her eyes is having problem.
How about this one? Can you read?
I had worked in UAE before.
Other than English and Tagalog, can you speak Arabic?
Little, sir.
Little. Just give her 1 or 2
Just
words.
make inte. No, the Arabic different.
It's almost the same.
Just make inte.
You don't know. Okay. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Okay.
Akil. What
Okay.
is akil?
Bakit? Kain mo.
Yeah, it. Good.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay, I want to know your experience working overseas. What was your experience working in UAE?
It's good, sir.
And it's good. Why didn't you finish your contract? Huh? You don't seem to be able to put 1 and 1 together. You see, I'm a bit confused by you when I ask you these questions. Okay, never mind. Let me know your experience. Let me know your experience in UAE. Your experience in UAE. Can I know your experience in UAE?
I worked in the I cleaned the house and sometimes I cook up food for the children. Then I wash clothes, I iron clothes, like that.
You are taking care of children. How many children?
2, sir.
How old are they?
Sir,
How many children? I mean, how old are the two children?
the big one is 8 and the little one is 4.
So what was your job in looking after the children? Is the children naughty?
I look at the big ones.
Big one is naughty, okay. So what was your job?
Sir,
What was your job looking after children? What was your job? What did you do to look after the children? Maybe you shower them, change their clothing, send them to school. So what was your job?
if my madam is not in the house, I shower the little one, sir. Then I give food for her. Then I play with her if I finish to clean the house, sir.
Have you beat the children before? Did you beat the children?
No,
Huh?
sir.
Are you sure? Are you sure that you never beat the children? Do you scold them? Have you scolded the children before?
Sir.
Do you scold the children?
School.
No, sir.
So, how is your memory? Do you think you have poor memory or average memory or good memory?
Good memories.
If the madam or anybody in the house asks you to do a piece of job, if today you do, tomorrow, can you remember the same job? Can you remember the same job tomorrow? You can remember?
Yes, sir.
Can Is there any question you want to ask me?
Sir?
Is there any question you want to ask me?
No, sir.
Can you look after a baby? Let's say the family got a baby, sanggol. Can you look after a sanggol?
Yes, sir.
Do you have experience looking after a baby?
Yes, sir.
Whose baby?
My baby, sir.
Your own baby. Then you come here, you can bring a handphone, but you are not allowed to use the handphone during working hours. Can you agree to that? Can you agree to that? Not using the handphone during working hours?
Sir?
Do you have a handphone when you are in UAE?
Yes, sir.
Were you using the handphone during working hours in UAE?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, sir.
Can you come here without a handphone? Can you work without a handphone?
I work with the conservative if I finish my job. If it's okay to use a phone.
In UAE, did you use the handphone while you are working?
No, sir.
And after you finish your work, how long do you use the handphone?
Before I sleep only, sir.
Before you sleep?
Only 30 minutes, sir.
Now you answer me very honestly this question. we will allow you to use the handphone because we also want you all to call back to your family and loved ones. But for you, can you just answer me very honestly? Can you do without a handphone?
Yes, sir.
You can. You sure? I have a feeling in the Middle East, I think
Yes.
the handphone also is a problem there. Do you get homesick while you're working in UAE?
No, sir.
You sure? Do you have a boyfriend in the Philippines?
No, sir.
So you are sure you didn't get homesick when you are working in the UAE? And if you are here in Malaysia working, can you promise me that you will not get homesick?
Yes, sir. I promise.
Huh? Do you get homesick or not when you are in the UAE? Do you get homesick?
I not get homesick, sir, when I work in UAE.
So you were not homesick in the UAE?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, before you come here, is there anything that you want to ask from the employer? So that before the employer select you, I will tell to the employer. Anything that you want me to ask the employer or to tell the employer? Is there anything?
No.
Huh? No. No.
Yes.
Can you look after old people, elderly people? Can you look after elderly people? Old people, sometimes they are invalid, they cannot walk, or they're very weak, they need your help. Do you think you can? Do you think you can? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you think you can go look after elderly people?
No.
You ask her in Tagalog.
Kaya mo ba daw mag-alaga ng matanda?
Hindi mo.
No.
Okay. Do you know how to cook? Do you know how to cook?
Sir?
Do you know how to cook?
A little pan na lang din.
A little. Do you like to cook?
Yes, sir.
Do you cook in the Philippines? Do you know how to cook
No.
Philippine food?
No, sir.
So, you don't like to cook?
Do you know how to cook Philippine food?
No one.
You don't know how to cook.
She don't know how to cook Philippine food. Do you like cooking?
No, no.
No, she don't like cooking.
No.
If the employer teach you, are you willing to learn?
Yes, ma'am.
You like cooking or not?
I'm willing to learn, ma'am.
Okay. Are you afraid to be alone in the house?
No, sir.
Can you follow the rules and the regulations of the employer?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any friends or relatives in Malaysia?
No, sir.
Can you eat vegetarian food? Some family they don't eat meat, is it? They only eat vegetarian. Can you eat vegetarian food?
Yes.
You sure? Huh? You have to be very sure
Yes.
before you tell me yes. Huh? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Do you know how to use all the electrical appliances like washing machine, vacuum cleaner, microwave, rice cooker? Do you know how to use all these gadgets?
Yes, sir.
Do you consider yourself a fast learner or a slow learner?
Fast food.
You think you are a fast learner?
Yes.
Do you think you can get accustomed to the Malaysian food? Do you have any problem with the food
Yes.
in UAE?
No, sir.
You don't have any problem. You can eat whatever type of food. You are not choosy. Are you sure? Or you have a problem with the food?
No, sir.
So you think you can eat the Malaysian food, maybe vegetarian food. All this you can eat, huh?
Yes, sir.
Do you have enough food and sleep while you're working in the UAE?
Sir?
Do the mom give you enough of food while you're working in the UAE? Do you have enough of food?
Wala ka ng food daw. Yes, sir.
What about sleep? Do you have enough sleep?
Yes, sir. Enough.
What time do you sleep and what time do you get up?
I sleep at 12 midnight, sir, and I wake up at 5:30 a.m.
Again? What time you sleep
12 midnight, sir.
and what time you get up?
5:30, sir.
5:30. Why do you sleep at 12 midnight? Why?
Because I need to make adudo for the children, sir.
You need to what?
I need to make milk for the children, sir.
You need
before
to
I
make
go to sleep.
you need to make milk for the child. You mean the children both are still drinking milk, the 4 and
8 and 4.
what's the age? 5 and 4.
8 and 4.
8 and 4. So you need to make the milk for the child before you sleep.
You need to drink milk before they sleep, sir.
So every day you sleep at 12 o'clock. Is it because of the milk or is it because of the handphone? Is it because of the milk or is it because of the handphone?
Sir?
You said that you have to make the milk because you need to stay up to 12 o'clock just to make the milk for the baby. Or is it because you are so accustomed to the handphone? I think you are already having some problem with the handphone. Do you have any problem with the handphone? Sure, you don't have any problem. Because just to make the milk, they ask you to sleep at 12 o'clock. How many times you need to make the milk before you sleep? Let's say from 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock. How many times you make the milk?
I make milk once only, sir.
Huh?
At the 12 midnight. I make milk at the 12 midnight, sir.
So you have to
Because
prepare
they
the milk for the
outside.
baby at 12 midnight.
Because they always go outside, sir. Then I need to wait
Okay,
for
okay.
them, sir.
Who look after the two children actually? The madam or the sister or you? Who usually looks after the two children? Who usually look after the two children?
If my madam is in the house, sir, is my madam.
Okay, so when your madam looks after the two children, your madam doesn't make the milk. You have to make the milk. Does the madam make the milk?
If they want to sleep the children, sir, at the 12 midnight, my madam call me to make a milk, sir.
You mean your madam herself will make the milk? She will ask you to make the milk,
Yes, sir.
and though you are sleeping, at that time were you sleeping when you are asked to get up, or you just wait?
No, sir.
You're not sleeping.
I just wait the kitchens because my madam always call me.
Your madam what? Always call you or always scold you?
Go.
Huh? Your madam what? Call
My
you.
madam always call me to keep the things the children put in the other side of house.
I see. No, I think one of the problem is also the communication. I think you didn't be able to communicate effectively with madam. I think they. But do you have enough of sleep? You sleep at 12, wake up at around 5:30. Do you have enough of sleep? Do you think you have enough of sleep? Do you think you have enough of sleep?
Do you have enough sleep when you sleep 12 and
Yes.
wake up 5:30?
Yes, no.
You now sleep. The next day you can work. You sure? Okay, when you come and work here, you make sure that you have enough of sleep. At least 8 hours of sleep. Okay, when you come here, we assure you that the agency will take care of you. Okay? But
Yes, sir.
can you assure me that you will come here and work properly and don't give problem, especially the handphone, and then homesick, then want to go home?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Can you assure me that?
Yes, sir.
You sure? Because you can see I have the camera. When you come here, when you already tell me yes, when you come here, you don't come and tell me, I got problem, I want to go back, this and that. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, just now, what was the 3 alphabet that I asked you to remember? What was the 3 alphabet I asked you to remember?
S-A-A.
Again?
A-A-A.
Alright. Okay. So, Christopher, I'll try my best to get you an employer, but you don't finish your contract, that's why you always must finish the contract. You don't finish the okay.